Hello and welcome in. Tonight I am playing on Charger Go 1's Minecraft realm, and we're going to work on some vampire stuffs because it's something I've never done before. If it'll let me in. Serotonin! For those of you not on TikTok, I'm sorry. Why? Weird. Weird stuffs. Oh no. Oh no. Don't blow up my base. Don't blow up my base. So, this is another streamer's server. And what was that? That sounded like a baby. Okay. Anyway, another streamer that I watch, somebody started chopping down my tree. But he's got, just like I have my SMP, he's got a realm for his followers. So I decided to join. I wanna know. I just need to finish off the floor / ceiling. So the end goal of this is to have a whole like vampire kingdom. That's the goal in the end. Yeah, so this is going to be like the main floor, and then there's going to be a second floor, and then there's going to be a third floor. And then down, as you can see there, because it's missing some of the kitchen floor, if we come down, as soon as I clear all this out, this is going to be the basement storage room. It's going to be a lot of impulse SV item sorters. Granted, this is Bedrock, and I've never played on Bedrock, so I don't know if the impulse item sorters work on this. What is that? Ah, I know what that is. Okay. Alright, so now that I got rid of that, I'm gonna go try to get more materials for the floor. The kitchen floor, that is. Mm-mm. I don't have any of what I need. Okay, let's go down to my mines. Which, this is all going up on like the mountain up here. But I started down in that hole. And I've been slowly moving as I build. Daniel, how you doing? Okay. Okay. Secret chest from playing on other servers. You always got to do stuff like that. And then here's my little farm area for food and such. Okay. There's some deep slate. What was that? On stripstone. I need. Do I not have any? I know, this chest monster's killing me too. I don't have any. None. Okay, let's go find some. This is what I need. And I don't need a whole lot. I'm just trying to finish that floor in the kitchen. Let's start with that and see where that gets us. Polished. Whoops. Oh, I need a better way. It's such an excessive journey up here. And jealousy. A game on all the other platforms that aren't TikTok. What song am I singing? Oh, you idiot. Do I have any stone up here? Ah, there's polished black stone. Okay, good. Whew. Slam in the back of my Dragula. Oh, whoops. That ain't gonna work. Let's just do it from down here. There we go. There's enough to finish off the kitchen. Do I have any iron ingots up here? I need to make more shovels. Let's see how far I can get before ADHD takes hold. Any iron at all. I doubt it. We could sleep real quick. There's a baby down there. There's some iron. Okay, Goldie. No sticks? Alright, let's clear out the basement. And then we're going to start a new mine underneath the basement. The noises on Bedrock are so different from Java. I don't think I got any food. I'm gonna have to make the journey down the hill to get food again. Okay. I worked on it a little bit. I don't want to do bedrock today. I'm going to switch over to the PIGCRAFT server. What is going on? Load. There we go. What's up, What's up, Phil? How are things? There we go. Why are things going horrible? I mean, you don't have to share if you don't want to, but uh, that's that's not cool. I don't want to hear that. Oh, we got other people on the server. Why am I getting frames? Okay, so we have made some changes to the storage room. Oh, bro. I know how all of that feels. I am so sorry. We have had AC issues several times. We've had 2 refrigerators die on us in this house, and I've had phone issues, obviously. Uh, all of it at once, that's horrible. Okay, so I made some changes to the storage room. Now I can put... Oh, hold on. uh... There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, so one of the things that I made changes to in the storage room is now I can take a shulker box and just drop it on here. And when I flip the switch, it'll unload the shulker box. And then over here, I just put like bulk, not automatic storage. And over here, I put a bunch of stuff, the golem sorter, so I can have a bunch of things be sorted in like categories. So I put stuff in that input chest, and it gets sorted, or it goes into the overflow chest. And then down here, I added more Impulse SV item sorters that are still not all full. So I got plenty of storage right now. Then I added these doors. So this one comes to the back to the redstone, so I can adjust it if I need to. And then this leads down into the caverns. So the caverns are a bunch of farms, and I'm expanding more area down here to have more farms. So the first farm that we have, as you can hear it, it's loud, is the cow crusher. Come in here and I breed up a bunch of cows, and eventually entity cramming happens, and they start dying like that. Like that. That was a horrible noise. And then I got leather and beef. This will eventually grow up, and once it gets to those eyes right there, it'll recognize, and down there, it'll chop it, and they'll all float up and come in and go into the chest. Down here, this is the creeper gunpowder farm. I just put this one in not too long ago. This is the cactus farm. That one produces pretty well. And then here is my melon and pumpkin farm. I will eventually add an auto crafter for that. I'll get to that. We're going to do updates, and then I'll get to that. So this is my nether wart. And then this is unfortunately all manual. And I come through and I harvest it all. And then I have to, whoops. I have to manually replant it all. I know Knox has been working real hard on his stuff. That being said, I don't have an easy way to get to him yet because he's super far away. Here's my sugar cane and my bamboo. And then, oh, here's another new area. Here's my new area for my Nautilus. And if you come down, there's fence gates here. There's one. There's fence gates here that come out. And then go over there. Oh, come on. So yeah, that's the farm area. At least one of the farm areas. The cave was already here, but it was a more of a cavern, so open topped, and I filled all the top in and used what was there to make my farms underground, and then built the castle on top. Exactly, meant to be a Batman style cave. Okay, and then I come up here and I go a bam, 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 bam. Thank you, ma'am. And it is all going up and through the system to be sorted. Now, here is where I have been spending a majority of my efforts recently. Oh, I did finish the stables of the castle. So if we come out here, I haven't done the interior of the housing area yet, but here's the stables for the horses. And then there's stairs over here now. And that is the start of what's going to be the college. Okay. So I showed all those farms over there. I've also got the bee farm here, which does honey and beeswax. I've got the egg farm here, which automatically collects eggs. In here, I've got the automatic wool farm. I've got the automatic lava chicken. Over here, I've got automatic wheat and bread farm. They're working for me. Over here, automatic carrots and potatoes. And these villagers are working for me. And then over there, eventually I'm going to have automatic beetroot. And the reason that the carrots, potatoes, and beetroot and wheat matter is in here is villager trading, and I'm gonna have all these full, and I'll trade with these guys to get emeralds. And I'll come up here and I'll buy enchanted books, and the enchanted books are going to go up for sale at the college. Alright, so now if I come down here, oh, I also have the iron farm, but the iron farm stopped working for some reason. I just haven't went through and troubleshot it yet. Alright, but if we come down here, here's the start of the mines, and right at the start of the mines is my nether portal. This is where a majority of my time has been going as of recent. Okay, so that's my nether portal. And as you can see, it is a nice, safe tunnel that is spawn-proof. Because these are all slabs. So it's spawn-proof. And there is my head. I had to die a few times to get that. On an armor stand. And a sign that denotes that that is my my portal. And then if we come down this way, this is the west tunnel, the best tunnel. If we come down this way, here is the nether hub. I just finished the ceiling today. So it is nice and spawn-proof and safe. There's a west tunnel, there's a south tunnel, east tunnel. Appreciate it. And then there's a north tunnel. The north tunnel I haven't even started on. But the west tunnel is red. The south tunnel is like this green-blue. Right? And the only thing in the south tunnel right now is my froglight farm. Which, if we come down here, those are magma cubes. And that is an iron golem, and they try to hit the iron golem. And when they try to hit the iron golem, they hit that snow there. That powdered snow. And when they hit that powdered snow, it hurts them, and then they break into the smaller and smaller ones, and then eventually they fall down. And when they're at their smallest and they fall down, as you can hear, there's frogs in there, and the frogs will eat the magma cubes and poop out froglights. Bro, really? Stop being a jerk. And this is what this is for, is to stay safe. But the other thing that I can do here is, if I go up instead of down, down is my collection, up is up to my AFK area, where I can leave it logged in and AFK, and it'll continue spawning the magma cubes, and I'll continue getting froglights. Right now, I only have 2 color frogs in there. So I'm only getting the purple or the green froglights. I eventually need to get some more of the other frogs in there, so I get all 3 color froglights. But this is the south tunnel so far. It has my froglight farm, and then it comes to an end. The west tunnel, the best tunnel, obviously it's the best tunnel because it goes to my area, leads to my portal right now and nothing else. And then the north tunnel's not even started. The east tunnel, the yellow tunnel, leads to the end right now. And then I'm working on changing this over so I can move this portal down. I believe that is Jester's portal. But there's so many portals around here. The whole point of this is to connect all of them, and then occasionally have areas where you can leave the tunnels, the safety of the tunnels, to go do nether stuff, right? So yeah, that's where we're at on the nether hub. Ah, no, and funny you mention that. I haven't, but other people have on this server. But that is one of the things I need to prepare for. I have a Dead Before Daylight streamer who is going to join me in fighting the Ender Dragon for the first time on, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, that nerdy Clark, but I think a week from today. No, no, we're gonna do it the normal way, the not cheaty way. Food. What was I gonna do? Oh, okay. Prepare. Ender Dragon. So now don't do that. End crystal. Okay, so I need regular glass, Eye of Ender, and gas tears. I have gas tears, and I need 4 of them. Do I have regular glass? I do. Okay. And Eye of Ender. What do I need to make Eye of Ender? I know I need these. Blaze powder. Eye of Ender. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that's the plan. I'm gonna make him some good diamond armor. Oh, my gas tears. That's what I need. I'm gonna get him some good gear. No. I need to rename those. These are supposed to be filters, so I have to have at least one item in there for the filters. So the copper golems figure out what needs to go in there. Sorry, everyone. I am so tired right now. Oh, okay. So I only need 4 gas tiers. This is the other thing: is Weather Skulls. I will eventually fight the weather too. There we go. Now we have the end crystals that we need. I'll probably let him use this gear, this enchanted diamond gear. And I'll make him a decent sword, and I'll make him a decent bow. Glass needs to be put away. Okay, so I'm going to take a shulker box over here. Magenta. Okay, we need those. Oh, I need to repair those. I know I got some decent swords in here. That's a knockback. Sharpness, unbreaking. Let's do that one. And what books do I already have? We can do knockback. Fire aspect. Sweeping edge. This book was meant to make the ultimate sword, and it just won't work. Okay, so sword, knockback, fire aspect, sweeping edge. There we go. There's a decent sword for him to use. Now we need a bow. Do I have sticks? Yeah, I do. So, bow. Flame. Piercing 5. Multi-shot. Power 5. I don't know if punch works on a bow. Let's check it out. Flame. Piercing 5. I guess that doesn't work. Multi-shot? Punch? Piercing doesn't work. Multi-shot doesn't work. Okay, so I guess the only thing that I'll need to get is infinity. Oh. Just throw these seeds out. I don't need them. Let's go get an infinity book. Ouch. Oh, turd. Emeralds. Need emeralds in order to buy book. Hopefully that's enough. You know what we'll do while we're at it? I have shulker boxes full of potatoes, and I have shulker boxes full of carrots. And I can bring a bunch of wheat and just do a trading run while we're there. Huh. Carrots. Taters. Wheat. 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 Need the villager soundboard? Like as a redemption? Is that what you're saying? I'm sure I can arrange something like that. I'm sure I can arrange something like that. Okay. That is definitely enough emeralds. Be funny to make my own rendition. So Mumbo Jumbo, a popular Minecrafter, actually did make his own villager noises from another person named Skizzleman. It's funny because Skizzleman will, while he's thinking and doing stuff, he'll make like really obscene grunting noises. Infinity. There we go. I don't need any suggestions. I do appreciate it, though. Okay. Oh, no. I need to go gain some levels. Let's put these in here for right now. He's going to need arrows, too. But it's infinity, so he's only really going to need one arrow. But I'll give him 64 just in case. And then, and then, give me one of these. And give me a whole stack of that. So now he's going to have food. I need to go get levels. Okay, let's go get levels. Not a whole lot. Boom. Name, welcome in. Jake, welcome in. Goodbye. Both of them left as I said welcome in. And that's the whole... Oh, that's what I was going to bring up, Phil. Is I need to get this tunnel going so I can fly down the tunnel like that. And just keep going to get to Knox's area quickly. And to the end. And that is where we'll be next week. Fighting the Ender Dragon. So I have plans for this. And I might just leave his alone because I didn't build this, he did. He being Rock Dragon. So I might just leave this alone and build my own because I am so sick of not feeling safe. Levels. And the design that I have, they'll fall. the design that I have for the ender, they'll fall before I have them in the ending chamber. So I'll hit them once and they'll be gone. They'll end. I don't know if I've got trap arrows, and Infinity doesn't work on special arrows. I've got spectral arrows. I think I've got arrows of slowness. But if I'm being honest, I think we just might go at it and see how it goes. Oh, that's what I need. Oh, no trap arrows. No traps. This is not a evil server. This is a let's have fun and build stuff. Mel, thank you for the heart me. And the go popular. Much appreciated. How you doing? Non-prof. How are you doing, my man? Nonprofit has been forever since I've talked to you, man. How you doing? We are not. You be doing okay. We are not chopping at squid right now. These are Endermen, and I am trying to get up levels because next Thursday we will be doing the Ender Dragon fight. I have another streamer who does Dead by Daylight who's going to come join me in facing the Ender Dragon for the first time for both of us. How you been doing, my man? I'll get up to 20 levels. Yeah, it's really good. Roger that. I'm right there with you. I have life updates for you. We should catch up soon. Okay. Go. Give me levels. I don't remember how many it was to enchant that bow, but I think 20 should be fine. Okay. Possibly Sunday. I'll hit you, probably Sunday if I'm not mistaken. I think Saturday we're very busy, but Sunday I think we're free. Come on. Okay. I think that should be enough levels for right now. Oh, whoops. Alright, let's get rid of these. And these seeds keep on coming back to me. Let's throw them into the void. And then right here is where the dragon will come out. And that's what I need. I need glass bottles because I'm going to collect dragon's breath. Okay. I absolutely love this resource pack. Yeah, I have been playing around with resource packs and shaders recently, and I think I've finally figured out what I really like. Yeah, here. Let's go look at some stuff. So, it's nighttime, which is good because there's actually stars. Where's the moon? There's the moon. So it's behind clouds, right? Looks better. And then the water actually looks like water. Oh, I forgot about the fireworks display. I set up a fireworks display for the 4th of July and never did it. Maybe we should do the fireworks display now. Do we want to do the fireworks display now? I just slept. So once it turns night, do we want to do the fireworks display? Get it over with? Yeah, see? There we go, non-prof. The water looks real. Ah, over on the purple now. Well, I appreciate it. Well, I'm also... Yeah. Non-prof, I'm also streaming on 4 different platforms right now. I'm streaming on purple, green, red, and the Tic Tac. So between the streaming on 4 different platforms and me having this looking as good as it does, I am collecting the whole rainbow. So my internet's pretty good. And my computer actually has 42 gigs of RAM, but between streaming on 4 platforms, running this with the shaders and the resource pack, and I'm running Spotify over on TikTok. Unfortunately, I can't run it on every platform because I'll get DNC'd. But is that what it's called? DCN? Whatever. Um, but on TikTok, I can run it. 5 gig, nice. DMCA, yeah, that's what I was trying to think of there. This is also my own server, and I've added a whole bunch of stuff. As you can see here, the snow is starting to melt, and on the top of the screen over there, it says that it's day 23 of year 54, and it's spring. So there's seasons on my server. And there's also a bunch of other stuff. So like skills. I added skills to the server. So fighting, I'm level 13. Archery, I'm 6. Etc. 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 As you can see over there, no, over there. Let's not talk about that, Phil. Nice. That is really fast. I don't know what my RAM split is. I do have some mismatch in there, and I was worried that it might cause issues, but as you can see, running so much stuff, it's fairly smooth. I'm running 2 gig right now. I think 5 is the max that they give us, but the 2 gig is fairly good for what we need. And honestly, we don't even get that. Wired? What? Is that an ISP? I've never heard of that one. WYYERD? Nice. Yeah. We have AT&T. Yeah. We have AT&T. We have Comcast. We have Verizon. Wait. Which one's swapped from Realms to server? Mel? PIGCRAFT? Really? Interesting. Does Pixie run it? Yeah, if you're a brand new customer. Mel's the server owner. Okay. Yeah, AT&T sucks. Okay. We've just been sitting here talking. I don't know what to do. Yeah. I will never go to AT&T like Nonprof is saying because it's just too many bad experiences. All right, what am I doing? Am I building something? Because I'm pretty sure I have everything prepped for next week. Let's build something. Or at least start to build something. I'm not working on the college. That's too big of a project right now. Let's go cut down some trees. I need some trees. Whoops. Yeah, but Mel, I think y'all are running fairly Oh, Apex. Yeah, I've been on Apex before. See this one. This one is in my closet here. I built this one. But you guys are running pretty vanilla, I think. Well, you do know what I do for a living, right, Mel? Like my day job? Yeah. So, I mean, spinning up the server wasn't too hard. For me, spinning up the server wasn't too hard. From there, um, yeah. From there, I just had to figure out what plugins I liked. Um, you're seeing one of them in action right now. My favorite one is called Timber. I chop down one log and it chops down the whole tree. It does do all of the what's it called? What's this called? That bar. That what is that? I don't remember what it's called. It damages durability. Thank you. Oh my god. It does all the durability damage to the weapon that it would normally do if you chop the whole thing. It just saves a whole bunch of time. You know, I haven't played Hightail. Um, and I think looking at it being played, it reminds me too much of like if Zelda and Minecraft had a kid, and I don't like it. And it might be an amazing game, but visuals for me are important, and it just reminds me too much of like Zelda and Minecraft mixing. I wish I could play the music on all of the platforms. Yeah, yeah. And again, the visuals is what's gotten me. Like the building system looks great. It looks like a great game. It's just the visuals. I can't do it. It hurts me. Okay, so let's build a frame. And you know what? Let's actually do this at spawn. Yeah, I don't want to. Especially because these videos are going to be turned into um, YouTube episodes. All right, let's go to spawn. There's spawn. Mel, you could be playing on this. Yeah, no, I got it, man. Okay, so this is what is going to be the shopping district of the server. And as you can see, that little shack there is my shop. I stood up this shop. Is that a fox? That's a white fox. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I stood up this shop and I put Herbert in this shop to man it, and I sell iron helmets, iron chest plates, iron leggings, iron boots. I sell beds. I sell campfires, and I sell iron swords. Basically, everything that you need to really get started on a Minecraft server. And as you can see there, there's money balance. I've got 9,395. The server, you can earn money by starting a shop like this, or by playing on the server every hour, depending on whether you are a basic follower or a VIP follower. VIP followers are anyone who is subscribed on Purple, super fan on TikTok, etc., etc. Right? So if you're VIP, you get 150 for every hour of gameplay money. If you're default, you get 100 for every hour of gameplay. Anyway, what I'm trying to get at is I built this, and this was the first structure at spawn for the shopping center. And Cyphus decided to come over here because I asked him, I was like, hey man, I need a leather shop. Can you stand up a leather shop? He decided to build this. Yes, the colors are used because if I, and I'll just say it, if I say Twitch, TikTok gets real pissy. If I say Kick, Twitch gets pissy, and sometimes they'll like block you from being pushed out to people. Obviously, Kick and Twitch, you don't get pushed to people. Yeah, TikTok is wild. YouTube, you get pushed to people, and they will get pissy about it, and so will TikTok. Are you really? That sucks. They kicked people out of your live? That's crazy. Yeah, so he sells boats, leather, arrows, bows, coal. They won't tell you why. Yeah, since they got sold, it's been interesting. It's been interesting. Zach Sub Zero, welcome to the stream. And yes, streaming has changed a lot since you were doing it. Um, I'll be honest, I'm doing this. Yeah, integrity and authenticity. Exactly. I'm doing this for fun, obviously, but I'm also doing this to try to build a following to eventually be able to sell my tabletop roleplay book. Um, hopefully, I can get that off the ground. But I also have the expectation that if this goes absolutely nowhere, it's going to go absolutely nowhere. And I'm okay with that. You know? No? What do you mean, no? Okay, so maybe I build over here. Because I'm going to build a bookshop. I'm going to leave this one here, but I'm going to build a bookshop. So my stream days are always going to be on Thursdays. I'm going to start anywhere between 8:30 Central Standard Time to 9 Central Standard Time. And I will probably stream for 2 hours. Again, this is for funsies for me. I'm not trying to build a career out of it. I already have a career. So that's when I can stream. And I moved the days because Monday nights were really bad for people. And I'm hoping that Thursdays will be a little bit more. That's where I ended up after 5 years. Then the things caught up with me and I lost interest. And that's okay. I haven't bugged you about it because I know where you're at right now. And I just want you to work on you. I want you to be happy. That's what I want. Or at least strive towards happiness. And I'm sorry for that. I was just trying to get you some IT experience, man. Trying to help you switch careers, you know? Okay. So I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to leave that. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll start here. But the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out how big this structure is going to be. So I have, I think, 22 books. Oh, yeah, rewards is another thing that I added to this. So if you log in every day, you can claim rewards, and it'll go up from the different types of trees to a whole bunch of other things. Yeah, I feel you, man. And I'm still not happy about how that all played out. But at this point, I'm just trying to move on and work towards something better. You know what I mean? That's part of what I have to update you on. Oh, I need water. Okay. So I have 23 books that I need to sell. So maybe it's best if I have 2 floors and 11 chest shops because it's a whole chest, and then you need a space in between. Well, I suppose you don't need a space in between. Let's test something here. Let's test. Let's test making a few chests. And if I do this and then I do that, I could probably make 2 chest shops right next to each other. That's cool. I didn't think of doing that. Okay, so bare minimum is 11 on each side, 1 floor. But I want to decorate it too, right? So let's think about this. This is my creative process. I don't want to be too big. And as you can see, I can claim land here. So the first thing that I'm trying to do is figure out the the imprint of how big this shop's going to be. And we're actually going to do this, right? Because they're building a potion shop right there. So the road will come down here. And we're probably not going to work on actually building this stream, but 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll end stream with the fireworks. The fireworks show. Okay, so that'll be the road right there. Oh, man. That's one of the skills. I hate that skill. I hate that it does that. I didn't want it to destroy all of that. Stupid. I have to fix it all. So I love where the server stands. I love that it's got all the plugins that it has, but there are just little quirks here and there that I've had to shift around or just deal with. That is one of them. Okay, so if that's the case, I'm going to line up with this. I'm going to go 1, and then I'll go there. 1, 2, 3. We want odd across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, 8. We'll go 9. Why don't we do a 9 by 18 for the bookshop? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Right there. So 9 by 18. Okay, so now I need a golden shovel. Luckily, I added a whole chest of them down here for new players. A whole bunch of them have been taken. So do I. It is absolutely beautiful. This is the joys of playing on Java. Okay, so right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. I have claimed this plot of land. And what I'm going to do... So you use a golden shovel to claim a plot of land. And then... I can actually... What's glowing? So that is the edges of my land claim. It's showing me where my land claim is. And with the land claim... Oh, whoops. With the land claim... Let me show you. Come on. Stop it. Oh my god. Whatever. I'll show you how it works. So that is another player who started building over here. And inside of here is where their land claim's at. So if I come in here and I go like that, it won't let me because Rock Dragon, the player, is the only one who has permissions. So I can't get into any of his chests. If I come in here and try to destroy stuff, it won't let me because I don't have permissions. So the server makes it so you can't grief. And if people do get griefed, it's because they didn't claim land. And how I have it set up is you start with 100 blocks worth of claimed land. And for every hour that you play on the server, you get banana. My server is both Java and Bedrock. But I lost where I was at. What was I saying? Try to respond to people. Oh yeah. So if people are like, "Oh, I got griefed," well, you should have claimed the land. And yeah, that's where I was at. Every hour that you play, you earn another 100 claimable blocks. So everything that I've done is one to try to make things better for people, um, and more fun, like the timber plugin where it chops the trees down faster, etc., etc. Um, but I'm also trying to make it so people want to play and they come back because they get rewarded for coming back. You know what I mean? At least that was the intention. Okay. And if nobody owns it, you can do whatever you want to it. So you claim corners. So you saw how I did that. I claimed this corner, and then I claimed the corner over here, right? So X and Z, but then it goes all the way up and all the way down. So in that square, I own all the way up, I own all the way down. So if people try to break blocks in my mines, they can't. Yep. Now, I am having lag issues. Exactly. Yeah. Yep. 100%. And so this is season 1 of the server. Season 2, oh, here's another cool thing. /home. You can set your home and you can teleport to it whenever you want. Um, so this is season 1, and this was all like an experiment, right? I wanted to see what worked for the server, what people liked, what people didn't like. I understand. I'm going to bed soon too. But season 2, you're not going to start with 100. You're probably going to start with, I don't know, 8,000, right? Because the original intention of this server was I wanted it to be like a role play server. it didn't end up being that. It ended up being more of like a hermitcraft server where people get on, they claim land, they build, they have fun, they hang out, right? So I'm going to switch it up and say, okay, here, claim 10,000 blocks of land and you can earn more over time, right? So if you want something much bigger than that, you can. It's just going to take you playing a little bit, but you get 10,000 block count corner to corner, and that's your claimable land to start. So you can come on and you can claim your 10,000 blocks and you can build your mega base, right? And my hope, my hope eventually is to get other creators to come on and hang out on the server and we all build together. Yeah. But that all being said, I am very appreciative of everybody for coming and hanging out. Like Mel said, it's past her bedtime, and it is getting to that point for me. I have an early day of work tomorrow, and I got up super early to go work out today. So I'm tired. I love y'all, and I'll see you next Thursday. And again, next Thursday, we're doing a DBD, Dead Before Daylight creator coming onto the server, and we are fighting the Ender Dragon. First time for both of us, so come hang out. All right, y'all.